Go, baby. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's do this. Coming up on 7 o'clock here. All right, let's see if we got any news today. Okay, so whatever that means. Why is that a red folder? Didn't criticize Spain. Huh. Yikes. Okay, so FOMC is today, but it's at 1 o'clock. So not till 1 o'clock. We took some banger trades. I'm up. What is that? So today I am up. We're up 13,500 today. We'll take it. We'll take it, man. So we are locked out. We are eligible for a payout on this account, but it's not much. I'm trying to decide if I want to take it or just kind of build it up a little bit. So we may build this up today. 7 a.m. coming in hot here. Look at gold real quick. Daily coming down. 4-hour close with no bottom wick. Starting to run up. 1 hour pushing a little bit. We are in this zone. Yeah, it looks like a decent zone there, and it is kind of bouncing above that. Does look pretty good to go up, honestly. You actually have a breakout as well. Mark this up real quick. Yeah, you actually have some stuff here. Purple. Okay, so you did get a closure above. Closure above as well. Bearish. I don't know, this looks pretty good. The only thing is I don't like the 4-hour no bottom wick at the moment, but it might actually not come and make that wick either. Because it's kind of jumping off that support. See if I can go left at all on here. Usually I can't. Yeah. That's really all we have to go off of, but I do like this. Let me hold it out. What up, David Robinson? Is that the David Robinson? The Admiral? Have we been over this? Yeah. What up, Day boy? Don't dox me, bro. My bad. My bad. Ooh, there's a zone there. Yeah, I just don't want to take this. To be honest, I don't want to take it, even though it looks pretty good. Nobody knows. Nobody knows, man. I do want to take it. I do. Just low risk. Low risk. Hopefully I'm on the MGC. Hopefully I'm on the MGC chart. Hopefully. Everybody knows, man. Guys, everybody like the stream, all right? Oh, it's Day Day Boy. What's my name now? It's Day Day Boy. He changed. Come on. Let's go. Wow, that's really hot. Struggling. Don't do it. Don't do it. Dude, everybody almost knew. That's crazy. That was a close one, honestly. Better watch out. You gotta be careful on the internet, Day Day Boy. Crazy people out there. Trying to protect you. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Scared of a little internet. I just got here, but we do have a setup here, so we're taking it. So we'll see how it plays out. We're in a trade right now. We're in there. Not a very big trade. We're not risking a whole lot. We love a good setup. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. We love a good setup. So we are eligible for a payout today, like I said, but it just depends if I want to take that out or not. It won't leave us with much to trade with. So it'll be pretty hard to keep the account, probably. I don't know if I want to take it yet. Yeah. On the combines, we're up 4,500. No, it's not. Don't scare me like that. No, it's not. It's accurate. It's an hour behind. Get out of here. Somebody ban that guy. Ban him. Yeah, this is kind of struggling. Struggling. Oh, well. All right. It's not really struggling. I just moved to break even so we could cut the risk. I know I wasn't risking much, but yeah, we're just gonna. Just not moving very fast. The tyke. Yanni tried to say the tyke was fake, and it didn't go through. Bro, what? That is probably what he's trying to say. Yeah, this is struggling. Struggling. All right, no harm, no foul. No harm done. Sure, it's gonna go up now. Usually what happens. I just don't like that the 4 hour doesn't really have a bottom wick, to be honest. Daily could be flipping around. Our trade's going to the moon now. Nice. 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 What's a rule break? A rule break would be going against one of my rules. So taking a trade that's outside of the plan, risking too much, something like that. We don't want to break it. We don't want to break the rules. Let me go check on NQ. All right, so same kind of thing. Let me clear these. Daily is bearish, but it is kind of rejecting off of zone down here. 4 hour doing the same exact thing as gold, coming up with no bottom wick, pretty much. But it is gonna run into this area up here. Kind of up there. So we'll see what happens if it gets up there. That is a pretty crazy, pretty clean level there. But yeah, if it gets up into there, then maybe some sells. Been 6 days since my last rule break. I like that. It's like on Psych, talking about like injuries at work or whatever. Last time they got injured at work was when Gus tripped over the injury at work counter or something. I Yeah, so it's just kind of coming up. We'll see. See what happens here. I mean, it's just kind of in a no man's land. Oh, my bad. No man's land at the moment. Out here. So we kind of got to see it come back up into that zone. Kind of got to see it come up there. See if we can find a zone. Yeah, I don't mind this. Another bounce. Kind of up in here with some wicks. I don't hate that area. I think I'm just gonna be chilling for now. We just gotta decide if we want to take a payout or not. Does it just want to run up though? Gosh, I just don't trust. The 15-minute looks great. I just don't trust the other time frames. Honestly. Don't trust it. We already got our wick fill that we were, if we would have stayed in that trade anyways. I don't know. Didn't like it. 15-minute looks great though. For like 1 hour, just kind of an awkward candle. 30 minutes, same thing. 4 hour, no bottom wick really. I don't know. Like if I was just looking at the 15-minute, I'd probably be in for sure still. Like on this. I mean, who knows? If this breaks that high, yeah, like that. Maybe comes back down. And then on the re-break, maybe. I mean, where's the target? So it could come up into this. honestly. Reject. Yeah. Good. So that doesn't leave you with much room. I mean, there's a little bit if you wanted to take that to there, but I don't know. It's just kind of an area that I'm watching. We watching. There it goes. I'm gonna wait for 7:30 though. I wouldn't mind taking a stab at this, maybe for like counter trend, like sell. Wouldn't mind it. Might be too late. Is it gonna come back down and break that low? Told you, man. To the dot, man. That's why you gotta be careful taking these trades when the higher time frames don't correlate with the lower time frame. You gotta have both. Gotta have both. Also, you gotta pay attention to ranges over there. All these zones with these wicks. Stuff you gotta pay attention to. Especially if you don't have a higher time frame correlation with it. That's why we look. Man, look at that rejection. Perfect off of there. Sorry to anybody that was in a trade, man. On buys. The way it go. Coming back down, man. Yeah, like I said, we don't really have a whole lot of news until FOMC, which is at 1 o'clock. So. Ugh. Goldie not doing much. What's like oil doing? Really? Never really traded oil. You would be getting a breakout maybe though right now. Interesting. Yo, what's up, Sia? Yeah, I got I'm locked out of all 3 combines. So that's like 13,000, something like that. 4.5 times 3. So I took, it was actually crazy. I took this. Where is it? I took this, bro. Right here. Was it that one? No, it was higher. I think. No, that was probably it. Yeah, I think it was this. I caught up here. Yeah, it was either that one. It was one of these bounces, like up, and then I rode it all the way down. Kind of thing. Nah, it wouldn't have been this one. It would have been this one. It would have been this one. That was just an area I was looking at. Come back up into here. Over here. Yeah. Yeah, an Asian. Yeah, unfortunately I took a bunch of stupid trades like later in the day yesterday before Asian session. And it really hurt my account. But we got it all back in Asian. Because it had been kind of doing the same pattern here. You go up, reject here, go down a little lower, reject. Kind of making all these lower highs. So yeah, I basically set this and went to bed. Yeah, I went to bed, I woke up, and I had 4,500 times 3. Love when that happens. Yep, I went to bed. It was something like that. Yeah, because it happened earlier. It wasn't one of these. Yep, that was it. Yeah, I mean, the way I looked at it here, Sia. So if you look at this 4 hour, it closed below, right? This 4 hour closed below. So what I was anticipating was this started running up here. I was anticipating it coming into kind of up into these wicks. Kind of this area, like basically filling that 4 hour wick. You know, not all the way, but partially. So then I looked on the lower time frame for an area of, you know, support or resistance over here, and you got a resistance there, support here, support here. So that's kind of why I had it set where I had it set. Basically using the higher time frame and then going to the lower to find where you want the entry. But I knew I needed it to go quite a ways up that 4 hour previous wick though to fill most of it. So yep, banger trade. Unfortunately, I made mistakes yesterday and took some stupid trades and hurt my account. So ended up with a 3K loss. Then we ended up getting it back. But we're doing pretty good on the combine. Just got to keep those. This has always been a problem of mine, is losing too much. When I do lose, I win a lot, but when I do lose, it's about keeping them smaller than this. So that's something I need to work on. But that's why I'm here. Accountability. Get better. Like I said, we are eligible for a payout today, but it's not much. It's only like $700, so we might just keep rolling. We do have 5 green days. Yeah, we might try to build this up a little bit. Rejection playing out exactly. That's exactly what I was worried about taking this trade up here. That zone. Also, the higher time frame correlation just wasn't there for me. We did get a 7:30 closure. Yeah, I think I want to build a bigger buffer. Because I mean, if I take that $700, it's not going to leave me with much. Not going to leave me with a whole lot. So I think I'd like to build it up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I'm usually requesting like 5K, like the 40, yeah, 5K or like 2K. It's been a couple harder months for me. So yeah, definitely worth it. 100%. Absolutely worth it. It really just depends. I mean, I've done it a lot of times in 5 days. Like a lot of times I'll just get 5 green days in a row and have 10K and then request max payout. So it just depends. Sometimes it takes longer, sometimes it's a little less. But yeah, I would say a lot of times I've done it just 5 days. No, this isn't one of them. That's last June. Yeah, so like I can do this a lot. My problem hits when I take losing days that are too big. Like I do that a lot. But like this one here, I was fighting for my life. 47 trades. 47 trades. Do I blow XFAs? Absolutely. Yeah, so like I can get tons of green days all the time. These are different months, May. But it's that one day that tries to kill me. And it's my own fault, you know, like I just have a really hard time taking losses. Really hard time. Why can't I exit out of this? So before requesting payouts, yeah, sometimes I blow XFAs before that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. I wish I didn't, but I do. I wish, but that's why you always need to get better, man. There's always something you're doing that you want to get better at, and you know is a flaw. So you'll never be perfect, but you can always get better. So like for me is losses. Losses are a huge problem for me. Because I feel like I should win every time, you know. And I think that stems back to like sports and stuff. I always feel like I need to be the best. I need to win. But it's just not realistic in trading. But like I said, we could take this payout, $700, but I don't know. I kind of want to give it a shot here. Hopefully I don't blow it. Day Boy, welcome back. Welcome back. But yeah, we are moving pretty nicely on the combines. We're moving all right on the combines. Just like I said, those losses, man. Those losses kill me. You know, if I'm only able to, you know, even bring this down to like $1,000 loss, you know, how much better am I? Yeah, I like that, Sia. Yeah, whatever you're comfortable with, man. That's all that matters. But yeah, I'm still, you know, I'm trying to remember and not be too hard on myself because I've only been trading for less than 2 years still. Less than 2 years. So I got a lot in my brain I'm trying to rewire, man. I worked really hard last year and still continuing to like rewire my whole brain of the way I think and the way I do things. And, you know, trading, I used to be like a huge gambler. So like for me, trading when I started was just like, oh man, this is great. Like dopamine, gamble, 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 you know, like, so I'm still fighting a lot of things that I hardwired into my brain over the years. And I need to be a little bit more patient, with myself. Ma'am? Are you a ma'am or man? Appreciate you, Day Day Boy. Wait, who said ma'am? Ma'am? License registration, please, ma'am. Yeah, we just got news. 1 o'clock FOMC minutes. I say I didn't call you ma'am. I'm pretty sure I said man. Man. M-A-N. Dang, C is fully kitted. Let's go. Yo, you and Day Day Boy probably look alike. You know, that just reminds me of that. It's ma'am. It's ma'am. What is that? That GameStop video or whatever? You're not dark? Yeah, but you can tan in the winter. I mean, in the summer, not the winter. Dude, I get sunburned in the winter off the snow. Snow blindness. Snow tan. Okay. So everybody understand why we didn't take that trade? It looked kind of good on the 15-minute. I'm a pasty boy that don't tan at all. Yeah, same. Wait, you don't tan at all, Day Day Boy? I thought you got tan. Man. Just shaved the beard? Dang, so you look nothing like Sia at all. You probably look like a baby. Wait, so you are a redhead? You're literally the definition of a redhead then. Every year I expect it to be different. I'm like, dude, this is my year. I'm gonna tan. I'm gonna get a tan this year. Watch. Every year I burn, I go straight back to white after I peel. You think Day Day Boy's Irish or me? Redhead with brown hair. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to put it. That's actually a really good way of putting it. Yeah, dude, I'm like looking at my pictures over here and I'm like, I can't even describe to you guys the amount of times like I've gotten like so many green days in a row and then I end up blowing my accounts because I take a losing day and I just like couldn't stop. I would just blow it. You think I'm Irish? I don't even think I'm Irish. I think my dad said I'm from like Sweden or something. I don't even know. I would think I'm like Scottish. Or Irish. My dad said our background is like Swedish, Danish, something like that. All right, we got 3 minutes for another 15-minute candle. Yeah, you're definitely Norwegian for sure. Or from Iceland. Bro, did you guys see that? Well, I know Day Day Boy didn't. Anybody see the Argentina game yesterday? That was crazy. I thought they were gonna blow it, man. That was a fun game to watch. You watched that, Day Day Boy? Oh, that was incredible, man. I still don't know about that goal they disallowed, though, honestly. That's kind of crazy. Tall with blue eyes? Day Day Boy is tall. I don't know what color his eyes are. Are they blue? Bro, if you two walked in the door together, Like, people would turn the opposite direction, bro. You guys would be in there just like, what's up? What's up? You guys could be my bodyguards, man. Yo, if we ever get famous and we start doing meetups, I need you guys to be my bodyguards for sure. You guys are the first two I'm calling. 100%. Six 4 260, bro. So you're like 6'5", dark with brown eyes. Athletic. Anything else you want to say, Dede boy? Anything else you want to say? Backflips. Okay, what else? Yeah, what else you got? He's so humble too. Handsome. He's such a humble guy. Yep, there it is. Humble. Incredible. Black eyes? Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy, Sia. Got super dark eyes, huh? I got them baby blues. Sia, are you have you always lived in Dubai? Or did you move there? All right, 15-minute closure. Part of me wants to attempt some sells right here. Honestly, but 20 years? Nice, man. Yeah, I'm at least 6'7". Oh, dang, you been there. Been there a while, see ya. Nice, man. I like that. Do you trade full-time or just part-time? My chair's falling apart, man. Just south of 6'7". I'm about 5'8". Just south of 6'7". It depends on how many insoles I put in my shoes. I could get to 6'7". Nah, I'm 5'8", brother. I ain't very tall. Soccer player. You stood on a 1-inch step? Dude, don't do that to me. No, don't let Max influence you. I'm 5'8". I've been measured. Don't try to take that away from me. See, that's why I need you guys as bodyguards. Somebody gonna run up on me. Dude, stop. Why are you rage baiting me? Definitely not. He's definitely not. Don't be rage baiting. All right. So it did reject off that zone. See, you know what sucks is like, that's why we avoid this. Because like you may be right on the direction, but like the timing. So the reason I don't like this is because it's going to come into the 15-minute zone there for the first time. And usually on the first time, it rejects and then it pushes through. Plus the higher time frames just didn't correlate, like I said. So we would have been right, but we would have got stopped out. And ultimately, you lose the trade. You can't do that if you can avoid it. Check Discord. All right. Give me a second. Oh, snap. See ya? Okay, man. Yo, Sia's looking fit, bruh. Come on. Go, Sia. Looking fit, man. Come on. That's criminal. Messed up. Let's go, Sia. Heck yeah. What's up, Ohio? How's everybody doing this morning? Oh, snap. Yo, I need to get on Sia's fitness program. You gotta get me swole ASAP. All right, we got it running up. $220, yeah, but you're fit though, and you're tall. See, like if I was 220 at 5'8", I'd be a bowling ball. I'd be an absolute bowling ball. Ohio, what are you talking about? We're not doing our regular commentary? You're not playing Call of Duty today either? Dede Boy, are you? Dede Boy, are you playing? You're at work? What's that mean? What's that even mean? Yeah, I'm gonna be recruiting today. Man, that game yesterday was awesome though. Who's on today? Oh, wait, nobody's on today? There's no game today, Ohio, so you're safe. I didn't realize there was no game today. It's tomorrow at 3. France, Morocco. Yeah, I guess there aren't as many teams now, obviously. So, man, what is Call of Duty? You're in the office tomorrow at 3? For you, 4? Dang, we're getting closer, man. Getting closer to the World Cup final. can't believe Ohio's not even gonna be around, man. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? All right, so we got about 6 minutes. Sorry, I just had a stroke. We got like 6 minutes for an hour closure. Let's see if there's anything here. I guess on a 1 hour time frame. I don't think I'm ever gonna find anything going left on gold at this point. Yeah, it won't even let me go any further. All right, well. I mean, maybe like up here or something. Just almost hit market buy on accident. I think I'm just gonna get rid of that. Let me clear this out. Check everything out here. Yeah, 4 hours still rolling up. Very little bottom wick. Previous did close with no bottom wick. Running up. I mean, let's see if we have anything up here. I mean, coming into like up here, I guess. In between there. I guess that would be the main zone. Look at that rejection. This AI robot's still in the chat, man. Look at that rejection. Wow. What a wick. Ohio's become sentient. He's learning. He's aware. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're just kind of in no man's land up here. Gotta wait for something cool to happen. Where's the bleeder candle? You want the bleeder candle? You want the bleeder candle? Is that what you want? Oh, snap. We got the bleeder candle out. Heck yeah. It's a really good looking candle. Oh my gosh, the bleeder candle's working. The bleeder candle is working. Gosh, there's like been so many times where I'll set my trade before going to bed and then it'll just like lose instantly. But this one played out over like hours and I woke up and hit full 13,000. It was glorious. Such a nice surprise in the morning. Yeah, look at that. Dude, Ohio was onto something here. Hold on. Let him cook. Let him cook. Oh. Coffee mug looks massive? Does it? I mean, it is kind of big, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't consider it massive. Looks like a regular coffee mug to me. That's because I'm 6'7". Oh wait, that doesn't make any sense. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, this is an actually oversized mug. It's gigantic, like a boulder. Bro, I don't have a little head. Wait. What? I got a normal size head. I'm normal. Stop it. Just don't talk anymore. I need a moderator. Somebody ban him. Ban them all. Except Sia. Keep Sia and ban the others. You guys are just jealous. Absolutely not. Yo, Ohio, good calling this bleeder candle. Holy crap. Joking. Look at this bleeder candle. We set it instantly. Instantly going down. Okay, so we got about 20 seconds here for a 1 hour closure coming into 8 o'clock. Watch this. Watch this. You ready? I'm going to delete this and it's going to shoot up. Watch. Boom. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you, bro? I do actually like this projection though. It is still rejecting off that area that I marked out. Right here. Whoops. Did reject. Exactly off of there. I do kind of want to take the sell, but I wanted it to come up. I kind of missed the wick. I kind of missed the wick on it. I do look at those channels. See ya. I'm not like a member in any of them, but or like, yeah, I don't pay for it, but yeah, I do check in on them from time to time, both of them. Yes, sir. All right, 4 hour is rejecting off of there. 1 hour kind of needs to fill part of this wick if it is going to go down. Yeah, I learned a lot from Nick. Yep, absolutely. Yep, so I'll still go in there from time to time too and chill. If I'm not on here now. I guess now it's hard for me to get in there now, but yeah, they trade a little different, don't they? Yeah, so I think like technically I'm actually pretty close. Like the way I was trading before is kind of like how AB Mike trades, I think. Like the limits, the limit orders and stuff. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know exactly what he does, but I think I remember it being similar to what I do. I don't know. I think Nick used to pull up his stream every once in a while and like check in on him while we were like watching Nick, but I've never really went to that guy's stream. You learned a lot from him? Nice. I like that. Friend of Don Bo. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I never watched anybody really until Nick. Nick's the first person I watched. But yeah, I'm not even at 2 years yet. So 2 years for me will be like the end of August, I think, will be 2 years of trading and learning, I believe. Coming up in there to that range, into that zone. Daily trying to reject. 4 hours still pushing up. No bottom wick. Very small bottom wick. I don't hate this, but yeah, I'd like it better like up here. It's also just hard to say. It's just been up, up, up. I do like these wicks, but yeah, that's kind of where I would want to take it, like up here. Oh, well. Might have missed out. Got there too quick. Could have had limit up there. But yeah, that would have made the stops a little bit better. All right. I'll be right back, chat. Give me a second.
Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Well, there goes our rejection. There goes the rejection. Exactly what we were looking for there. And that's where I wanted it, was more up here. I just couldn't get in. I didn't have a limit order set. I tried to like pull it on there, but it like didn't go. So it's all right. I'm not used to not being number one. Yeah, get used to it, buddy. Get used to it. What a read we had on this, though. Didn't take that trade, anticipating a rejection. We got the rejection. Would have wicked us out. And then this trade here would have been good. A lot easier to use on mobile. Oh, for real? For real? All right, we got 1 minute here for another 15-minute closure. Let's check in on NQ real quick. NQ just going up still. NQ going up. Nothing there for me. Like I said, if it wants to reject, it's gonna have to come up into like these areas here for me. Gold playing out nicely where we were looking. I actually like that. Kind of like a celery. Be the 30-minute break in the low, 1 hour break in the low. All right, I got a limit sell up here in that, like at the beginning of the zone, but might not go up that high. So we could have one set for the break. Break down there, maybe. That would be the 1 hour breaking the low, 30-minute breaking the low. Yeah, I think I like this. But yeah, 4 hour rejecting. Still no bottom wick. Unless this wants to get cute before 8:30. So we do have 8:30 coming in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna delete this for now. Yeah, I just don't. I mean, it looks really good, but I think I would either rather have it up here or watch this break this low and then come back up a little bit and then on the re-break take it. But I think I would rather have it up here. Give me a second. Still hanging in there, huh? So we do have 8:30 coming in about 7 minutes. Yo, good morning, Lights Fire. Lights Fire in the house, baby. Yeah, I don't know. If I do take this, I'm going to have to, like I said, I want to see it break. I want to see it break that. The low maybe, and then come up. Could run without me, but so there goes. Activated people. Like I thought it would. Going right back up. I want to see it come up a little higher though. So I would have been straight into drawdown, which is fine. But yeah, Max, I tried to get in up here, but my order didn't take. The order didn't take up there. Yeah, I think at this point I'm just going to wait. So anyways, so. Yeah, I had the zone marked out up here on GC chart. I tried to get in up here. I didn't have a limit set, so I tried to just drag one up and drop it there, but then it just wouldn't. Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of this for now. I really wanted that trade up there, but I just couldn't get the execution in. I just wasn't ready for it either. It was my own fault. But I didn't want to get activated into a trade about 6 or 7 minutes before the high volume time, and I'm just like in drawdown wondering which direction the volume is going to go, you know, for me personally. Because right now I'd be in this trade just like shaking in my boots. But that's why I want to go to the MGC chart, so if I did take it, it would just be lower risk. But I mean, the trade itself looks good, you know. 1 hour rejecting, breaking the lows, 30-minute rejecting, breaking the lows. 4 hours still doesn't have much of a bottom wick. However, the previous did close with no bottom wick, so makes sense that this one's kind of running up here. But we're just getting so close to 8:30 that I gotta wait. Max, do I take my payout or do I let it ride? It's not gonna leave me with a whole lot if I take the 700 bucks. Not gonna leave me with a lot of room. I think I'm just gonna hold out. I think I'm gonna build the buffer. For those of you in this trade, good luck. Hope the outcome works out. It looks like a good trade. I just didn't want to be stuck in it. If it decided to break those lows and kind of hang around here towards 8:30. But I mean, the trade itself made sense. So. Whoops. Dude, I almost market buy like every day. I almost just randomly click my right button and randomly market buy. Got it. 2 minutes or so coming up. Yeah, I would like to see a wick up into here. Maybe. That's where I take my shot. But I just don't want it to be one of those things where it comes up and breaks all of them. Grabs all of that and comes down. But we'll see. We'll see. But I like it too. Got about 1:15. NQ kind of stuck in no man's land. Looks like. Yeah, it's still just kind of in this range. Well, in this like open area, basically. Yeah. So I don't know. You could be. I mean, you never know with NQ, man. You could be looking at something where it comes up into this area here, makes a big wick, and then rejects. Or NQ just honestly could just push through everything today. You just never know, man. You never know. 8:30 inbound, 30 seconds. Okay. Those of you in the trade, looks like it's going down now. W. You got about 20 seconds here for 8:30 though. Keep that in mind. All right, here we go. Looks pretty good. I'm just gonna give it some room here. Give it a second. I'm gonna give it a second. Here it comes. Ooh. There it goes, man. Right up into my zone here. Will it stay, though? Not bad. That's where I would take it, too. Lovely. All right, so Goldie running up. I kind of like it up here better. Like I said, if it wants to, like, I don't know. Well, now we're looking a little more dangerous now. But that is the area I would probably take it somewhere up in here. Keep hearing noises, man. Keep hearing noises. NQ still in there. I don't hate it, man. A lot of volume. A lot of volume in that candle, man. That looks dangerous. Dangerous, brother. Dangerous. I was gonna take it here on like a limit sell, but I didn't. No way, NQ shooting through that whole thing. All right, realistically, that would be the spot. Looks pretty good, man. Just unpredictable. Little unpredictable. Yeah, really nothing going on. I'm glad I stayed out. Because I know me, I wouldn't have taken, you know, if this was the trade here, you know, on the break of that low, I wouldn't have taken profit here. So, you know, it would have been down into here or something. So I never would have got there. I never would have made it. Our NQ one would have been kind of dangerous though. I mean, it had all these wicks in there. It could still stop here, which I do kind of like it up here anyways. Obviously, that's where I wanted the sells. Gap lower. Did gap lower on the 5. Or order filled. Order filled. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna stay out. Order filled. Well, might as well wait 5 minutes. Unless we get a break, like up in here. Play like a liquidity thing. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I'm gonna set one above the highs for a sell. Kind of have stops like above that wick up there. If it wants to break, make like some sort of grab. Then this is the place it would do it. Or it could just run straight up to here. But I think this is a shot that I'd be willing to take. Holy Nasdaq. Dude, I'm hearing something. I'm hearing things, man. Yeah, this is where I would take a sell if I was going to take a sell. Kind of up in here now. Could be the next area anyways. Kind of outside that range. Okay, so you've got a 15-minute closure here in like 3 minutes. So it did come all the way back in here again. I'm hearing things, man. For real. Like, I feel like somebody's downstairs. But my wife left. Combines, at least we maxed out. So we're up 6,400 on all three combines. So we need 2,500 roughly on those three. We're doing good on those. Just got to keep the losing days smaller, as per usual for me. If I can keep my losing days smaller, then we would be in phenomenal shape. Absolutely phenomenal shape. All right, 1 minute, 15-minute closure here at 8:45. Oh, man. I swear, like, the moves aren't very drastic at the moment. But it feels like All right, 10 seconds here. We'll see what the 15-minute brings. NQ actually closed or above on that. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. The 1 hour still chilling. We got a 4-hour closure here in 15 minutes as well. Up in the zone again. Might be a shot I'm willing to take. Maybe. Really just like chilling in here. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait 13 minutes for this 4-hour closure. I mean, if this runs without me, it does, then it does. We're gonna wait. We are gonna wait. However, this one kind of like up there. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot. Take a shot ski. If it comes back up. But if it goes, it goes. And there it goes. Alright, too far. Too far. Got the right direction though. We got the right direction. Story of our day today. We've just been a little late getting to the execution. But like the 4-hour here. And if it closes like, I don't know, like below this, maybe. Something like that. Looks kind of good to fade off of. All right, let's go check on Goldie. Goldie playing out, looks like, at the moment. Goldie's just been such a troll lately, though. Look at all these wicks. No move, you know? All this volume, all these wicks, then it just, like, stalls. I'll be right back. All right. We got about 7 minutes for our closure. A lot of rejection, no big move. And my leg hurts. I don't even know what I did. All right, 6 minutes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I take this payout, I'll only have 700 bucks of drawdown. So like, I don't even think it's worth it. It's set to 0 regardless of where it was before. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it, man. I mean, it's worth it if I blow this account anyways without the payout, I guess, but... All right, 4 minutes. I'm just curious to see where these 4-hour closures happen, especially on NQ. Actually, I'm curious. Okay, why does it keep doing that? Yeah, I'm curious to see where this 4-hour ends up. Honestly, like if it's gonna reject and close below, like I'd be anticipating a top wick of some kind, and then sells. Kind of what I'm thinking. Kind of what I'm thinking. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen, of course. That's what I'm thinking. So I will just wait a couple minutes, see what happens. But again, daily bearish, 4-hour. If it can remain below the previous 4-hour like supports and stuff, I think it looks good to come down. Yeah. So what we'd be waiting for is a top wick, like start going without a bottom wick maybe. Make a top wick, and then somewhere around this area here, take sells. But we'll see. We'll see. Could do anything. I mean, that's kind of the area there, honestly. Could close like no top wick up here too. It could. Gold still just kind of doing its thing, huh? Jeez. You know what I mean? It's just like you're not getting the follow through. Just haven't been getting the follow through lately. Like in some of the previous markets, you know, you get these rejections are just clean, you know. But it just seems like it's struggling to play out. Unfortunately, I think NQ closed above. Doesn't mean it couldn't still reject right there. Yeah, running up, no bottom wick. And that's what I was looking for sells, honestly. Like right there. Yeah. But it closed above. I didn't want it to close above. Wanted it to close below. I did not want it to close above. Yeah, I don't know. Goldie just trolling, man. Honestly. 4 hour. Yeah. Where do I like to put it? I like to put it in like the zone I have drawn up, like halfway through, usually. So, I mean, I got to make sure I have an area I really like, and then I try to put it like halfway in the zone. But like something like NQ, you know, I'm using kind of a trend line on this one, but it closed above. What I really wanted to see is it close below like here, and then make a top wick up, and then have limit sells like up in this area here. So basically I find an area where I'm willing to put take the risk. Basically, like it's a much easier risk for sells up here, you know, because you have very short stop loss as compared to when you're waiting for a breakout or something. Then it's like, okay, holy crap, like my stops are like 200 points, it seems like. All right, well, that's a little exaggeration, but you know, like 80 points, 60 points instead of like 40 or 20. So, I mean, we wanted these, and a lot of times what I'll find, like, just from watching the charts, is a lot of times the sells will bounce off of where these two meet, like up in this area. So, like up in here, I would normally have like maybe like a limit set. A lot of times it bounces off of areas like this, like even on the way down. Like here, bouncing kind of over here. Like if you had one set there, boom. So just from watching stuff play out. But we wanted these. Just wasn't quite how we wanted it. Didn't want it to close above on the 4 hour. Where the candles close, yep. Yep, just from watching it and stuff, it seems like that's a decent area. Yeah, places where there's a lot of wicks connecting. Like here, you got your wicks connecting here. Like you got wicks here, wicks here, wicks here. Look over to the left, you got more. And then you look for areas of like this. Like here, rejection, support. Right in here. So let's see if we draw like that, where that ends up. So see what I mean here? Like this would have been really close. This wouldn't have quite gotten there, but like for something like that. So it's just kind of watching these areas, those types of areas. Yeah, Goldie just like playing around, man. I don't trust Goldie anymore. I don't trust it. Goldie's been playing with my emotions for a couple months. ICT SMT? I don't even know what that is. Nope. Never really looked into it. Yeah, I've heard of ICT. I think I heard Nick talk about it once or something. But I don't know what it is. Inner Circle Trader, biggest YouTube channel on YouTube, biggest trading channel. Inner Circle Trader. Let me see. Inner Circle Trader. So does he do the same kind of thing? Does he look for like zones like that, like I do, or what? Not at all. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's complicated. Oh, dang. Yeah, I want less complicated. I want for sure less complicated. All right, well, there is like if you held this trade that entire time, you'd be doing good right now, but man, I think I would have just been like stressed out. Not stressed out, but just like not worth it, I guess. What do we got? 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Yeah, I want simple for sure. That's why when I found Nick's strategy, like wherever he got his from, like it's just way simpler. Really easy for me to understand. Yeah, for sure. Man, look at all this chop in here. There's no like clean moves. Struggles. Well, this did close bullish technically, I guess. I don't know. It still closed below these ranges though. So, I mean, it could be going down first, could come up, make a top wick, come back down. 1 hour ago. Yeah, were you still in that, Sia? From right here? From 8:15? Nah. Yeah. For me, like, gosh, like the moves have just been exactly like this lately. Like you think you have a clean move, and then like it doesn't play out until like an hour later. I find that's been happening to me a lot. Like I'll have the direction and everything right, and then I'll be off on the timing of it. You know, like the setup's there, but the timing for the market is just off. Like it wants to do a couple more things and then it'll do it. A weird market. Weird market right now. But better being overly cautious. Just trying to figure out ways I can protect what I got. Also, there's FOMC like red folder today at 1 in like 3 or 4 hours. 4 hours. So market could be doing its thing until that. I don't know. And I really wanted these sells though. Really wanted these. We just didn't get the closure below like we wanted on the 4 hour. Closed above where I wanted them to close. Holy. Nasdaq's a wild animal. Oh, is there more news on that? I think MOU is over. Maybe a big attack. That was 40 minutes ago. Yeah, well, we'll see. See what happens. But yeah, all this kind of stuff throws off the market or affects it in some way. So, whenever there's a war, whenever there's whatever. Trade playing out nicely though. From up here. Wow. All right, 2 minutes till 9:15. NQ still coming down. Gold trying maybe with no effort. Not really a lot of effort on gold's part. Yeah, I don't even think I'm interested in looking at this. I don't even want to look at it, man. See you Asian session? Nah, I won't be in Asian session. At least streaming. I might look at the charts, have my phone out or something, but I'll be hanging out with my wife. It would be 4 a.m. Dang. Dang, that's early. Wait, so it's 6:14 p.m. there? Right now? 6:14. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. It's 9:14 a.m. here. Yeah, no, I might have my phone out or something looking at it, but I won't stream. I probably won't ever. Well, maybe not ever, but at least for now, I'm not gonna stream Asian. Yeah, we kind of have we have it really good to trade all sessions here, honestly. We have it really good to trade them. You know, the only other one is like London, but like 1 or 2 a.m. or whatever it is, but not that bad. Could be much worse. Still going down. East Asia, Australia, or New Zealand? Yeah, what's New Zealand? $2:15 a.m. right now. So you could trade NY probably. Asian would be... Man, Asian would be what? Asian probably wouldn't be that bad for them. But like you could trade. I mean, it'd be like London for them or for us. Like what the equivalent is for them trading NY session. Be like kind of like us for London, but so it wouldn't be like terrible, but yeah, it'd still suck. Yeah, we got it pretty good here. We got it pretty good. Goldie's still moving. Moving down. Yeah, I mean, man, we wanted these sells. We had the read of everything today. We literally had the read of every single thing today. Just couldn't get the execution. Couldn't get in, man. But we were reading price really well. Have I been to Albuquerque? No, I never have. Never have. Down in that part, I mean, really all I've been to is what, Arizona down there. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to New Mexico. I've been in Nevada, Arizona. Never been to Utah. Albuquerque looks kind of sweet. Looks kind of sweet. What is that, bro? You like Albuquerque? Looks kind of sick. Hey, yo. That giant bird. Firebird. Plaza Don Luis. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. Not bad. I wouldn't mind going there. I'd check it out. Heck yeah. Oh, because of Breaking Bad. Oh yeah, is that filmed there? Or that's where they're set? I can't remember. I watched that a long time ago. That was where they're at, wasn't it? Yeah. That's funny. All right, I mean... Four-hour... Doesn't really have a top wick yet. But, I mean, this 4-hour didn't really have either one, so... Guess it doesn't really need to follow the rules, does it? At the moment. That's the thing, is the market doesn't need to follow the rules that you think it has. Because it doesn't. can think you know something about the market, then it's like, oh yeah, and it does something opposite. So here would be the interesting thing if it closes a back above. Because like I said, the 4 hour could just be coming down and make a bottom wick. Also, the 4 hour closed above the 4 hour zone. So yeah, technically you did get a closure above. So I mean, if you get a closure back above here, then daily could flip later. I don't know. Maybe not today. Maybe though with FOMC. Yeah, this will be interesting. See how it plays out. All right, we just got to work on not doing this. Not doing that. Just be willing to take, like, if I lose something, you know, after a while, just call it. You don't need to take the max loss for your account every time. You know what I mean? Like when I lose, I lose. Like, seriously. Sucks, man. I'm working on it. Just tough to get out of your system when that's been ingrained in you all your life. Tough, man. Hard work. Trading's easy. Like controlling yourself, if you've been taught or learned a bunch of bad habits your whole life, that's hard. Trying to change. But you gotta give yourself some grace with it, because like you can't expect yourself just to shake yourself out of things you've built up over the last, 20 years, 30 years, whatever it is, overnight. It's gonna take some time. It's a process. Coming back up. Interesting.
Don't try this yourself. It's extremely dangerous.
All right, we got about 6 minutes till 9:30. Going to the gym made you a better trader? I love that. Love that, man. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that helps out a ton. You're just in an overall better headspace, too. You feel good. You're starting to see changes in your body that you like. Feeling good. You're building muscle. Plus, it releases endorphins when you exercise. So, in a better mood. Love that. But something I need to get back into more. I need to get back into going to the gym and stuff. Start working out again more and more. I've just been walking, that's about it. But I need to get back into lifting and stuff. I haven't done it for a little while. All right, we got a couple minutes here for 9:30. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. All right. Dang, look at that rejection again. Would be interesting. It does close below also. Would be interesting if it closes below. Got about a minute here. Yeah, goalie's just, I don't know. I don't know. Just chilling. I'm more interested how this closes. So we did get a closure below. Could make a top wick and sell. Yeah. I think I'm interested in this. I think I'm interested. Yeah, I'm just gonna do stop above current. If I lose, I lose. That's about all I'm willing to risk on it. However, I might have limit sell up here. If it hits that first, that'd be great, but doesn't look like it's going to. Yeah, I'm willing to give this a shot. If you want to take it on MNQ, you know, that would be better. You could make some room with your stops, but I'm I'm willing to give it a shot.
Order filled.
We're in there. We're in there, man. Whatever happens, happens. Could run right back around. Could want to play games. But we did get the closure below where we wanted, so we'll see. We'll see, man. You don't trade NQ? Yeah. I've watched it for a while. I've traded it for a while. I know things like this can happen, and it sucks, but I'm willing to take the risks. Which one's better for me? They're pretty even, actually. I think lately NQ's been better, honestly. I think NQ's been a little better. Honestly, both have been kind of trolling me, so. Both have been hard trolling me. Yeah, there's just no follow through, man. Just no follow through. Might get stopped. We might.
Order filled.
Yep. We got stopped. All right, GG's. That was our shot, man. That's all right. We're willing to take that. All right, man. I'm going to call it there. All right. Appreciate you. See ya. Oh, it's all good, bro. It's all good. We fight another day. Appreciate you. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. All right. Have a good night, man. Peace.